Yeah, unfortunately, I tried it last time and it wasn't working. Put the headset on.
Check, test 1, 2, 3. Check 1, 2, 3. Good, good, good.
Check 1, 2.
Yep.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the MacArthur Island Sports and Event Arena here in beautiful Kamloops, British Columbia. On a gloomy night here in Kamloops, the Kamloops Storm find themselves down 3-0 to the first place Doug Burke's division-winning North Okanagan Knights, who definitely had their number last night, walking away with a 6-0 victory to take a 3-0 series lead. The Kamloops Storm, they have their backs up against the wall, and they got a lot to make up for from last night. My name's Mike Protestio. With me, Taylor Roca on the color. Taylor, what can this team do to try and right the ship?
Well, Mike, they are going to be without leading blue line scorer Danny Buchanan tonight, who was suspended after receiving a game misconduct late last night in Game 3. So a little bit of a hole on the blue line to fill for the Storm. All in all, if we're going to see an improved performance from this team, Kamloops has to use their speed down the wings. They've got to get more pucks to the net and more traffic in front of number 35, Dustin Nickel, who was outstanding getting the shutout last night. Key to note, the North Okanagan Knights will be without defenseman Mac Ferner and Nathan Brown. Two key cogs on the blue line for them. So Kamloops will need to take advantage of that, get on the board early, and work the wings, like I said. We'll leave it for the anthem and be back momentarily. We are just about ready for puck drop here at MacArthur Island Sports Center. We mentioned Daniel Buchanan out after getting that game misconduct last night in the third period. Also, Matt Demore and Daniel Anhorn both injured. Cole Prince will draw into the lineup. He's a forward, so we suspect Ian Crystal will come back onto defense.
Yeah, that is the expectation tonight. Crystal has played on and off when the Kamloops Storm have needed it, a little bit of fill on the vacancy at the blue line. So it does appear as though he is at the end of the bench, so expect him to line up on defense for the Storm tonight. We are underway, Mike.
And here we go, North Okanagan starting with the puck. Andrews throws it in front, steered aside by Wade Moyles. North Oak back to collect it there. It's played out to the blue line at center now. And Colbert, he tries to play the puck, can't. It's dumped in by the Knights. Here's Skinner now. Wraps the puck around the boards and gets it out to Rasmussen. He's got one to beat. Shot blocked in front and steered into the corner there by Bowen. Knights can control the puck. Up to the blue line here. For Saharchuk. Matty Saharchuk throws the puck on net. Stopped. Moyles drops it. He covers up. 19-11. Remaining in the first period, just underway here. Kind of a slow start now. We saw an exciting, wacky finish last night. Just a parade to the penalty box for the Kamloops Storm. Can they stay out and can they play a more disciplined game and start to climb out of this hole that they built themselves in the series? We'll find out tonight. Backs up against the wall. Here's Keys. Puck over to Fordhams. Fordhams looks up ice. Under pressure. He gives it up to Lambert there. who loses control of the puck. Ryan Keys jumps on it now. Throws a shot on goal. It's sitting there. Fordhams tries the backhander. Can't get it to go. Fordhams muscled off the puck there. Knights get the puck out. Matisse playing in what could be his final game of junior. Plays the puck up to Fordhams. Fordhams cuts in wide there along the boards. He's eventually taken out there by Richards. Knights with the puck at center. It's a 2-on-2 here. Shot wide of the net by Johnson. Richards throws the puck back in deep Storm territory. A big Storm sandwich there. Taking out Richards, trying to get the puck loose. Comes to the point. London looks like he's going to hold on to it. Fires it. It's wide. Here's Head. Plays the puck in deep. Crystal takes away that puck. Teammate in. Knights doing a good job here to keep the puck in deep. Looks like I jinxed them. They just got it down the ice here, the Storm. It's played back out to the Knights blue line. Back in deep here. Puck shot in on Moyles, and he covers up 0-0 early on in the first period. Game 4, Doug Burke's division semifinal. Kind of a slow start that we've seen here so far. We kind of expected it. We either expected to see something, a slow start, or ridiculous antics.
Yeah, well, I don't expect it to stay slow and quiet for very long, Mike. The Kamloops Storm, as you've mentioned numerous times here already, backs up against the wall, down 3-0 in the best-of-7 series here with the Knights. So if they want to force a fifth game, they're going to have to do a little bit more than anything that could be considered quiet on the ice. We've seen some early physical play from the Storm, which is always a good sign. And next up, really, they just need to get out of their own end and start creating some offense.
Storm definitely have been pressed in their own zone early on here. Same as last night in the first period, although they eventually turned up the heat and had some pretty good scoring chances early. Hit there by Ruggiero trying to keep the puck in. Played out. Bowen collects it, dumps it into the corner. Moyles, little stick play there over to Skinner. Stops up behind his net. Mason's going to set up, and the Storm will break out here. Skinner's going to keep the puck, cuts wide to the wing, plays it up. Over to O'Brien. Shot. It's wide of the net. Goes back to the point. Puck played down low by Skinner. Markin in front. Shot. Scores! Aaron Markin, Kamloops' leading scorer, has given them the lead, and this building is going wild right now.
Well, Mike, you and I talked about this before puck drop. We talked about the Kamloops Storm needing to use speed down the wings in order to create some opportunities in the offensive zone. Good breakout by Ryan Skinner, hitting Diesel O'Brien with the pass, carries in over the line, using his speed, taking the shot, creating the initial chance. Storm maintain the pressure on the cycle. Markin with an absolute laser beam of a shot, top shelf, to give the Storm a 1-0 lead.
Here's Tebow now. The Knights right back on the attack, trying to get that one back immediately. Saharchuk had a good shot on net earlier on, and they're keeping the Storm pinned in their own zone right now. Puck played to Saharchuk in the high slot. Andrews comes in to help him out, picks up that loose puck. He's got wood on him. Plays it over to Saharchuk. Saharchuk. Knights cycling, trying to cut in to the slot. Can't do it. An errant pass there. Goes wide. Everyone's fighting for it here. Cole Prince picks it up and dumps it. Aaron Markin getting the goal. Assist going to Diesel O'Brien. And, hey, the captain of the Storm, number 16, Ryan Skinner. He has life. I believe that's his first point. No, second point. Second assist in this series so far. But we have not seen a lot from him. Good play there by Skinner. And, you know, as their captain, they need him to be a factor. He was a ghost last night.
Yeah, Ryan Skinner looked a little bit disinterested, to say the least, last night. And as the captain of the team, Really, performance from the rest of your players is going to follow the lead of the captain. So, good start for Skinner tonight. We'll see if he can maintain through 60 minutes.
Storm opening the scoring here. Bowen skates the puck in to the corner, and they're just battling for it now here on the near side boards. Keys pins Harry's right there. The ref takes a tumble. That's how intense it is down there, folks. Johnson comes up the puck, plays it over to Bowen. Bowen crosses over to Profit. Shots wide. And Jader is hip checked down low. Gets right back up, though. Puck kept in by Profit. Takes a shot from Fordhams, who plays it across over to Lidster. We didn't see much of him the last game. Played maybe 4 shifts. And he eventually loses the puck. It's played back into Storm territory. Skinner here plays it off the boards. Up to O'Brien. Scoring line for Kamloops Storm. Markin's line. Out again right here. Diesel O'Brien misses his check there. And here come the Knights. Johnson looks. He's under pressure there. Gets separated from the puck by Anderson. Markin up the wing to Watkinson. He can't handle that hot pass. Lidster with Markin with a big hit there. Down low, here's Braid. Circling, looking for an open man, finds Perron. Perron, he's separated from the puck. Storm maintain control. Braid cutting into the center. He's hooked by Richards. Or has his stick lifted, rather. Storm still maintain possession. Here's Perron. Dangling, tries the shot. It's broken up by a North Okanagan stick. Perron not giving up, though. Plays the puck to the point. It's stuck along the near side boards. Storm still have control. Puck played over to Jason Anderson. Shot turned aside by Nickel. Just came off his first playoff shutout of the year last night. Played very well for the Knights. Then again, so did Wade Moyles. Couldn't really fault him despite the 6-0 score. Anderson, shot turned aside by Nickel. Scrambling to keep that rebound from becoming a shot on goal. And we'll have a stoppage of play. 13:03 left to go in the first period. The Storm lead 1-0. And that's always a good sign. Of course, the Storm have led in both in games 1, 2, and 4 now. The problem with them has been trying to maintain that lead. And they have a chance to do that here. Cracking the goose egg that they had from last night. Aaron Markling scores. Centering pass in front there. Turned aside by the Knights. Back to get it is Wood. Plays it over to Matisse. Matisse up the near side boards here. And I believe we're going to get... What was that? Was that offside? No, they're going all the way back.
I do believe offside was the call on that last play with 12:45 remaining here in the first period, Mike.
Andrew's going to line up against Colbert. Colbert wins the faceoff back to Matisse, who dumps the puck in. Nickel plays the puck out. Storm shot. Wood at the point. Goes wide. It was Bowen. Trying to hold on to the puck. Rasmussen throwing the body check. Looking like he got the worst of that one. Knights are going to skate the puck out here with speed. Here's Andrews. Shot went off, backhander went off a stick. Not going to get on net. Tebow now with the puck. He's behind Moyles. Plays it over, back over to Tebow now. Tebow winds and fires. It hits some legs in front. Not going to get to the goal. In the slot, shot by Tebow. It's stopped by Moyles. What a laser beam of a shot. Big save by the big man, Wade Moyles, who is taller than I am when he is in the butterfly position.
Yeah.
Which probably puts a very interesting picture in the minds of our viewers.
Well, they
how
see
short
you,
are you?
They see you every night at intermission, so they know how short you are. I mean, I'm not an overly tall person, and I'm
You are
tall.
to me.
Yeah, doesn't take much.
Jader, he's going to dump the puck in. Ryan Keys turns away. Knights get the puck into the attack zone. Keys takes out his man, who throws a shot at him. Afterwards, here's Formantown with the puck. He's going to lift it to center. Little footwork there by number 5, who draws into the lineup for Ferner and Brown. Watkinson gets the puck in. He's going to chase it down now against the unknown number 5, who we will probably find out the name of shortly. Wasn't on our sheets, on our stat sheets, as clearly they are late additions, number 5 and number 96. I want to say Hollister for number 5. I think that's what I heard when they were announcing the scratches and additions, but I could not understand our announcer. But we will get that information for you. Any questions or comments for us, feel free to tweet or email us at StonewatchKIJHL on Twitter or at gmail.com. Skinner over to Watkinson. Watkinson plays the puck back over to Anderson. Jason Anderson up at center for Watkinson. Watkinson slaps shot. It's wide of the goal. And Diesel O'Brien is going to chase down that loose puck. Gets over to Watkinson. Tries to center it there for Markin. Markin fighting off his check. Plays the puck to Skinner. Yeah, that's offside. Looked like he was almost able to keep it in the blue, but the linesman is right there. Makes a good call.
Yeah, a close call at the line there. Skinner thought that he had maintained control. Linesman disagreed with him, though, so we'll reset things here with 10:25 left in the first period, Mike.
Starting with the line change here. Colbert, Rasmussen, and Keys out with Skinner and Anderson. Jason Anderson. They dump the puck in. Loose puck. It's sitting behind Harries. Doesn't realize it. Puck's played down low into the corner. Knights get it out. Loose puck going down the ice. It's going to be a race. Harries. He's got Skinner on him. Skinner separates him from the puck. Big check there. Skinner over to Prince. Prince is bumped off the puck there. Lambert plays the puck off the glass. Storm with the puck in their own zone. Skinner in the corner. He's going to flip this puck out to center. Slides past Profit. And Bowen, it's going to go all the way down the ice. And Nickel will cover up. Little slashing going on there in front of the net with Cole Prince. And the linesman will get him out of there. Storm cannot afford to take penalties like they did last night. The Knights were 3 for 11. Storm 0 for 3. And penalties were definitely the story of Game 3. It cost them the game by a tremendous score. Can't have that tonight. They want to extend this series. Knights breaking out here, 3-on-2. Bowen slips past Wood. Plays the puck over to his teammate who's taken out. That's the hard check there. Puck flipped out. Profit at center. Tries to cross it there. Saharchuk gathers it. Gets it over to Andrews. Knights have the puck in deep. Big hit there. And Andrews is taken off the puck. Saharchuk throws an interception over to Anderson. Intercepted by the Knights. London here. London Knights. No. London of the Knights. North Okanagan. Wraparound attempt here. Trying to stuff it away. Moyles gets his pads on it. He falls back into his net. He's got it, though.
Yeah, that'll draw a little bit of extra attention from the Kamloops Storm as Wade Moyles gets knocked into the twine. It was Andrews going hard to the net there. Saharchuk was standing nearby. Both those players dangerous. We saw them contribute to the offensive flash of the Knights last night. Saharchuk chipping in with a goal, so I'm sure he'll be getting special attention from the Kamloops Blue Liners the rest of this game, Mike.
As he should. 8:52 left to go in the first period. Scores 1-0 for the Kamloops Storm. Aaron Markin getting his second goal of this playoff campaign and fourth point, team-leading fourth point, has the Storm with the lead. Colbert, long pass for Rasmussen. It's not going to go for icing. Goes right on Dustin Nickel, and he'll cover up.
Yeah, and Josh Rasmussen doing, getting a little cheeky, giving a nice little snow shower to Dustin Nickel. Doing whatever he can to knock the Knights netminder off his game, as he was excellent last night and has been solid early on through this game despite the one blemish.
Absolutely, Taylor. And, I was talking about this last night. I think if they're going to have any success tonight, they really got to get under the skin of Dustin Nickel. Playing good so far. 1-0 lead. Perron dumps the puck into the corner. Braids after it. Gets it, throws it in front. Intended for Lidster there. Panazopoulos now, he's hit by Crystal at center. Another big hit thrown there. Lidster knocked down. Puck still at center. Lambert. Pass. Loose puck here. Panazopoulos tries to collect. Can't. Eventually the Knights decide to dump the puck in. Unable to skate it in. Crystal, who is on defense, playing with Jader, I believe, ices the puck. And with 7:48 left to go in the first, we'll have a face-off to the right of Wade Moyles. Brady to take the face-off here against Richards. Nice jump on it here. Controlling it down low. It's whacked to the blue line. Kept in by Head. In front. A shot there by Johnston. He didn't get all of it, though. Jader flips the puck up and down the ice. Head. He collects it. Long pass. Up the ice. Crossover to Richards here. Centering pass. Straight on a white shirt there. No teammates in front. Puck play behind Moyle. Skinner passes the puck up to Watkinson. And he'll just get the puck out to center. Ryan Skinner slips past a hip check there. We'll have a face-off now. Shots read 7-7. I think it's 7-7 on our shot clock. Accuracy.
Yeah, I would venture to agree with you, I guess.
There is a light out on our shot clock.
I think only one, maybe
only
two
one.
lights out.
But we usually get that updated in the intermissions. Zaharchuk here tries to cross the puck for his mate. Can't. He eventually, Andrews skates onto it. Centering pass in for Thibault. Trying to deflect it in. Turned aside by Moyles. Here's Ryan Keys back the other way. He's taken out along the boards as well. They're crashing and banging here in the first period from MacArthur Island Sports Center. Knights play the puck up to center. Zaharchuk tries to Deacon. He's checked clean there. Anderson tries to play the puck up for Fordhams. It's too far for him, though. Matisse with the puck to center for Fordhams. Tries to tip it over to Anderson. Unable to do so, though. Anderson. Skating in the attacking zone. He's got two Knights on him. I'm going to poke the puck away from him. Knights pass the puck out once again. Over the blue line here. Shot towards goal. It's wide. There by Richards. Down low here. They're battling for along the near side boards. It's thrown into the corner by Matisse. Watkinson tries to throw a check there. Looks like he got the worst of it. Knights get the puck out of their zone. Matisse plays the puck off the boards. He's just sitting there now in their zone. Shirley dumps it back in. The Knights go for a line change. Matisse at center. He's going to chip it into the corner. Knocked down by a stick of London. We're going to get a high stick here. And we'll reset. 5:20 left to go in the first period. Taylor, Storm look like a brand new team. They've played a lot. They played a much more disciplined game, similar to what we saw in the first period last night. But the only difference is they actually had a goal.
I was about to caution you, Mike. We did see life from the Kamloops Storm through the first 20 minutes of play. In fact, they looked like they were here to stay and here to give the North Okanagan Knights a run for their money last night. But after the first intermission, it was like a completely different team came out to play the last 40 minutes. So Kamloops Storm got to make sure that they put together a full 60-minute effort tonight, because last night 20 minutes wasn't good enough, and now they find themselves down by 3 games in this series.
Knights pressing here on the attack. Hari's trying to center there for Lambert. He can't find that pass, and that puck is played out to center by the Storm. Lambert with the puck. Passes it up the wing to Panasopoulos. He's bumped by Jader at the blue line. Loses control of the puck. Battling for it in deep here. Storm on the defensive. Puck comes loose. Colbert over to Keys. Pardon me, that's Prince. And he dumps the puck in. Knights get it right back out, though. Keys took a little bit of a spill there at center. And maybe he tripped on a visor. Looks like there's a visor sitting there. The neutral ice. Here come the Knights. Centering pass there over to Johnston. Can't get through the slot. Keys with speed. Down the wing. Slips past Johnston. Gets it in low along the goal line. Around the net. He's rubbed out by Bowen, though. Knights with a long pass attempt there to no one. Good forecheck here, though. Skinner almost coughed it up. Storm get the puck in deep into the corner. Profit of the Knights back to get it. Had Skinner on him, who goes back into his defensive position. Here come the Knights now, breaking out. Here's Andrews, cuts towards the slot. He's checked, maintains control of the puck, though, and just gets it in deep over to Tebow. Tebow. Passed up, comes to the point. Profit shot, blocked in front. Watkinson on the loose puck now. He's going to go in alone. Watkinson cuts wide, stops up. Long cross ice pass over to Wood. Wood, wrist shot. Wide of the goal. Puck played back around behind Nickel. Diesel O'Brien and Markin there with the puck. This line scored earlier. Bowen with the puck. Flips it to center. Collected. Intercepted by Rasmussen. Storm offside. They'll tag up. Rasmussen dumps the puck back in. Profit stops up behind his net. His mates are going to get set up. Andrews takes the puck. Back over to Profit. Profit to Bowen, and he chips the puck in deep from his own blue line. Gets it to Saharchuk. Battling for it in the corner with Wood and Colbert. He's got Shirley with him. Some board play here. In the corner, Colbert comes over the puck to Rasmussen, and he plays the puck out to center. Shirley, he's stripped of the puck. Rasmussen between the legs and gets it in deep into that corner. Loose puck in front. No Storm player near that puck to get it, though. Could have been a costly play by the Knights. Panasopoulos skating with ease into the zone. Manages to hold on to it. He's eventually taken out. And Jader comes up with the puck here. Jader tries to pass up the wing to Prince, who didn't see it. Crystal plays the puck off the glass. And Colbert dumps the puck in. Looks like we got a first penalty of the game here. And yes, it is going to your Kamloops Storm. Anderson's going to touch up. We'll see what we got here. First penalty of the game. This is going to be a cross-checking.
Yeah, I think Blake Colbert is headed to the box, Mike. We saw this a couple times last night. Storm players headed off on line changes or at the end of a given sequence, getting into altercations with Knights players that were headed to the bench. These are nothing penalties. These are useless penalties that are going to hurt your team in the end because they're away from the play. There's absolutely no sense in taking a shot like this. So Colbert will sit for 2 minutes or less here with 1:02 left in the first. The Kamloops Storm, big penalty to kill off here late in the period.
1 minute remaining in the first. Knights on the power play. Crossover to Tebow here. Shot turned aside by Moyles. Pass from Saharchuk. Puck knocked down by a high stick and is going to go outside. Knocked down by a Knights high stick. And we'll regroup here. 51 seconds left to go. And I completely agree with you, Taylor. The Storm, they saw this last night. Ridiculous penalties by the bench ended up costing them Game 3. They can't allow it to cost them Game 4. Bowen at center dumps the puck in. Moyles plays it over to Skinner. He fires it around the boards, gets it out. Head collects it. He's got Braid on him. Passes the puck up, gets it over to Saharchuk. So we've got an offside call here against the Knights. They can't set up. 30 seconds remaining in the first period of play. Kamloops Storm leading the way 1-0. Storm win the faceoff back to Skinner. He winds and fires, gets it all the way down the ice here. Seconds remaining in the period. Panizopoulos. Long pass. Gets it over to Johnson. Johnson tries to play it back for Lambert. They get the lines crossed there. Miscommunication, and the puck gets played all the way back down the ice. Nickel. I'll leave it there for his defenseman. Panizopoulos, he's trying another long pass, runs out of time. First period's over. The Knights will carry their power play, about 56 seconds remaining into the second period. But Taylor, looks like the Storm taking your advice, playing a much better game. Yes, they did take that late penalty, but we've seen some offense and we've seen a little bit more discipline.
Yeah, well, we've seen the Kamloops Storm utilize their speed, not only down the wings, but within the offensive zone as well, cycling the puck a little better than we saw last night, getting a few more shots towards Dustin Nickel. Still probably, right now our Kamloops Storm shot clock's reading 7 shots, so I'm sure head coach Brad Priestley would like to see more rubber directed towards Dustin Nickel, who was flawless last night. Already been beaten for 1 goal early on, but Storm just got to keep doing what they're doing. Keep cool heads. We saw Blake Culbert get a little bit feisty at the end of the period, and he took that penalty. That's got to be it. There's going to be no more of that through the next 40 minutes. Otherwise, the Kamloops Storm are going to wind up on the bottom end of this game, and their season's going to be over. We saw that, physical. It started off with physical play last night. The Storm were trying to play physical, try to knock the Knights off of their game, and they eventually got carried away and got sent to the sin bin for it. There's a fine line that you have to toe when it comes to the physical side of the game, and right now, apart from that one penalty that Culbert took, the Storm have done a good job of towing that line, and they got to maintain that through the next 40 minutes.
Absolutely. Now, just wanted to bring this up real quick. Early success so far for the Kamloops Storm, playing pretty good without Daniel Buchanan in the lineup. See the cause of concern for them, and if they manage to come away with a victory tonight, should Daniel Buchanan be in the lineup for Game 5? He's got a big shot.
That's a big question. To be honest with you, last night, and I'm pretty sure I told you this at the end of the game, I felt like the Kamloops Storm would be better off with Daniel Buchanan. Obviously, league officials took care of that. Well, he took care of that himself by taking that game misconduct at the end of last night, receiving a 1-game suspension for this evening. That being said, a player of Buchanan's ability is tough to keep out of the lineup, even when he's not at his best. Ian Crystal is filling in on the blue line right now, but I think it goes without saying the Storm would rather use his big body and his size up front in front of the net, down in the corners. And as much as he's a capable fill-in on the blue line, he's better utilized up front. So should the Storm manage to hang on, we've still got 40 minutes of hockey left, so lots of hockey left to be played. But I think we will still see Daniel Buchanan back. I don't think we should, but who knows? Maybe sitting out a game and watching his teammates from the stands will be a bit of a wake-up call, so that Buchanan can, reorganize himself, get his head back in the game, and get back to being the leader and the offensive catalyst that he has been for this team throughout the regular season.
Just wanted to throw that out there for you. I figured
I like
it. Made sense.
I like it. It's all good.
Anyway, we have 12 minutes, just over 12 minutes left to go before the second period of play. Like we've talked about, there's still plenty of Kamloops Storm playoff hockey action this one far from over. Any questions or comments for your Stormwatch broadcast team, feel free to tweet or email us, stormwatchkijhl, at Twitter or at gmail.com. We'll be right back with the second period action. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to MacArthur Island Sports Center here in beautiful Kamloops, British Columbia for the second period of Game 4 between your Kamloops Storm and North Okanagan Knights. Just before we get underway with the second period action, I'm going to throw it over to Taylor Oka for a scoreboard update around the league. Taylor?
All right, Mike, in other playoff action, Fernie and Columbia Valley currently tied at 1. Castlegar and Spokane knotted at zeros, though the Rebels lead Spokane Braves in shots 23-7 at the end of the first period. So we'll keep our eyes peeled on that one, as I'm sure some goals are soon to come. Kelowna tied with Summerland at 0. Meanwhile, Princeton and Osoyoos also knotted at 0, and Beaver Valley with a 1-0 lead over the Nelson Leafs.
All right, thank you, Taylor. And, of course, right here, it's 1-0 for the Kamloops Storm. In the lead and in control, the beginning of the second period here. Blake Colbert, though, taking a cross-checking penalty, the first penalty of this young game late in the first period, and there is 56 seconds on the clock of power play time for the North Okanagan Knights. An opportunity to tie the game. And we're going to have Austin Braid line up for the Storm against Connor Richards. Pardon me, that's Andrews. Number 10, Derek Andrews. And he wins the faceoff back to Panazopoulos. He tries a long pass, gives it up to Braid. Braid gives it right back to him, though. Turnover after turnover. Saharchuk jumps past his check. That's Diesel O'Brien, and he plays the puck over to Tebow at the wing. Tebow back over to Saharchuk. No play, give and go. Saharchuk now, wrist shot, big glove save by Moyles. Couldn't hang on to it, though. Knights maintain control. Here's Saharchuk. Cycling the puck, plays up to the point. London, wrist shot. Turned aside and into the corner. London comes up with it. Over to Panazopoulos. He fans on that opportunity all alone at the point. Storm get the puck down the ice. 6 seconds left. And the penalty to Colbert. Nickel. Play the puck over there to London. He's under pressure from Connor Fordhams. Fordhams forcing the turnover there. And Matisse there, unable to hold the line. So the Knights get the puck in deep Storm territory. Wood holding his man up against the boards. Knights come up with the puck. Turned over. Puck dumped back in. Matisse gloves it. Storm and Knights early on here just passing the puck up down the ice. Centering pass there, turned aside by the Storm. Long pass over to Fordhams. He collects it. He chips it up the ice there for Anderson. Just a little far for him. Profit whacks it out of there. Puck dumped in. Storm are going to tag up. It's Profit. Anderson goes after him. Profit skates around him. Long pass to no one. Gets it in deep, though. Storm trying to bang the puck out of their zone along the far side boards. Eventually do that here. And looks like we're going to get an icing call against your Kamloops Storm. Leading 1-0. A goal of Air Market in the first period. Early with 17:46 remaining here in the second. Back and forth. Only one power play so far. Only one penalty, which is much less than what we saw last night, collectively.
Well, things were pretty quiet through 20 minutes last night, and it wasn't until the second frame when we saw the fireworks spark. So still early on in the second period, Mike. We'll wait to see if things progress the way they did last night.
Knights on the attack here. Centering pass for Andrews broken up there. Halverson goes in motion. AP player playing in place of Ferner and Brown. We have Halverson and Meany, AP players now. An update for you for your North Okanagan Knights roster sheet. Wraparound attempt there. Unable to complete it. Halverson's going to go back for the Knights. And he's got the goal scorer, Aaron Markin, on his tail. He just makes sure that it goes the length of the ice. And we got icing against the Storm. You can always tell those AP players because they always have the cage and they never have a name on the back of their jersey. It's because they're APs. Associated players.
Yes.
Just thought I'd throw that out there in case people weren't familiar. Knights here on the attack. Puck turned over to the Storm. Trying to hold on to it here. Lambert, he's going to pin his man. He's going to pin Rourke. Diesel O'Brien up against the boards. Got a bunch of them all lined up there. Battling for the puck. Storm trying to glove it out there. Or sorry, it's gloved and kept in by Bowen. I guess I was offside. I don't know. I didn't catch it. Thought he kept it in.
Glove pass was the call on the
pass.
play. So puck was knocked down, passed forward by the glove of, I believe it was Bowen on the blue line there. He did manage to keep it in, but
It's a pass.
Kamloops Storm did not touch the puck first afterwards, so an illegal pass on the play, and we set things up in neutral ice.
Here's Jader, plays the puck off the boards over to Crystal, his defensive partner tonight. Crystal, traditionally a defenseman, was a forward, and he's back there now with Daniel Buchanan out of the lineup. Storm get the puck in deep. Colbert comes out with it. Pass over to Cole Prince. Can't hold it on the puck. Puck whacked in, kept in deep there. Head and Rasmussen behind the goal battling for it. Puck comes out to the near side boards, and Lambert skates onto it. Odd man rush here. Lambert crossover. Could not complete the play there as Harries, he goes down. Unable to complete the play there. Pardon me, that's Johnson who goes to the ice and couldn't complete the pass.
Well, Mike, an ill-advised pinch from the blue line by Ian Crystal leads to that 3-on-1 opportunity for the Knights, and luckily for the Kamloops Storm, that first pass just managed to skip over the stick of Howries. Otherwise, it would have been a great scoring opportunity for the Knights as they trail in this game 1-0.
That play looked eerily similar to Matty Saharchuk's go-ahead goal last night. They scored early on, which led to just a flurry of goals by the Knights. Haven't been able to put the puck home yet so far. Storm leading 1-0 with 15:38 left to go in the second. Knights with the puck in their own zone. Klein plays the puck out to center. A little bit of a collision there. And we're going to get a penalty. Knights are going off for the first time in this game for that. Likely for that collision there at center. Klein's going to go off.
Zach Lidster drawing the penalty. Mike, we talked about him before the broadcast and how he didn't really see a whole lot of ice last night.
No,
I think we counted one shift, 2 shifts maybe in the first period, nothing in the second, and then only 3 in the third. So Lidster getting an opportunity here a little more often with some 5-on-5 hockey tonight and creating a power play opportunity with some good skating and speed at center ice.
Knights win the face-off here. London holding it along the boards there. So it's a tripping call against Klein. And he'll sit for 2 or less. Kamloops Storm, first power play of the night. They only had 3 all last night. See if they can get special teams working now. They could definitely use another goal. Keys from behind the net. Collects the puck. Skates to the point. He'll wrist it. Gets it on goal, turned aside by Nickel. Keys still has control. Gets over to Fordhams. Connor Fordhams. He has no points in this series so far. No, they'd like to see him break out. Wrist shot from the point. In front, loose puck sitting there. Shot from the point by Jason Anderson. Kept out by Nickel, though. Flurry of opportunities to try and jump on that rebound. Nickel jumps on it first. Keeping the score tight, 1-0. 14:36 left to go.
Good work by Keys circulating that puck around the zone on the power play, opening up some passing lanes and some shooting lanes. With 1:09 left, we'll see if the second power play unit for the Storm can continue.
Colbert wins the faceoff back to Matisse, plays over to Markin. Aaron Markin, he's got a goal in this game, leading point scorer for the Storm in these playoffs so far. Markin jumps on a loose puck, plays to the point for Matisse. Matisse to Skinner. Ryan Skinner banks off the boards to open ice. Rasmussen eventually comes on the puck, being checked there by Bowen. Gets to the point. Skinner throws it in front. It's off the glass. Matisse winds and fires, and it goes off his stick and high into the netting. It's knocked down. And we'll reset here. 33 seconds left to go in the man advantage for the Kamloops Storm. Now, the Kamloops Storm, I remember last night they had an opportunity to get on the board early on before the game got out of hand. And then they ended up taking penalties and negating their power play opportunities, and things just started to snowball. They really need to play a more disciplined game and take advantage of the power play opportunities that come to them. Wood plays down low for Markin. Markin in front for a Colberg shot. He scores! No, it's waved off!
That puck was definitely in the back of the net, Mike.
Back the other way. Turned aside. Doesn't get on with Moyles. Kamloops Storm may have just got robbed by a goal. Colbert. Can he get it back? Tries to center it. It's blocked. Markin comes on top of it. He picks it up. Plays it to the point. Penalty to Klein's expired, and he's going to go right back into the play. Colbert. Unable to get that one high in the slot to go. Back to 5-on-5. Markin and Rasmussen down low. Harries gets the puck over to Bowen. Holding on to the puck here. Klein dumps the puck in and goes for a change. Knights will do a wholesale line change. Storm changing as well. Skinner is going to skate this one to the blue line. Cuts into center. He's got Meany on him. Richard Meany. Watkinson picks up the puck. Watkinson cuts wide, goes around Halverson, throws the puck on net, turned aside, loose puck on the open wing, nobody there. DeBango on the rebound. Johnson, he slips past his check, on his knees, tries the pass, throws an interception instead. Right over to O'Brien. O'Brien shot right on, turned aside by Nickel. Watkinson plays the puck to no one, gets it in deep. London flips the puck out. That's incredibly offside. Watkinson getting hit with the pass before he can make it back to the blue line offside. Great flurry of chances on the power play. Colbert, it looks like he buries it, but the ref... Taylor, you're saying it was definitely in. I thought it was in.
I could have sworn that puck went directly off the bar at the back of the net, but...
It did make a ping noise. That's why I didn't think it was off the crossbar.
Not even a conference from the referee and his linesman, so no goal on the play. Although you did see Josh Rasmussen trying to campaign to the referee to have a second thought at least. So either way.
Shot in front. Big save. Game-tying save by Moyles, keeping his team ahead 1-0. You hope something like that doesn't come back to haunt that disallowed goal there. You hope, or the waved off goal, I guess. Hope it doesn't come back to haunt the Storm, because we're pretty sure it counted. The Knights back the other way here with some good sustained pressure. Shot turned aside by Moyles. And now here come the Storm. Fordhams throws it in front for Anderson. Tipped wide. Hand pass there by Bowen. That's a penalty now in the NHL. Just thought I'd point it out. I always do that. Anyway, Tebow back the other way. Trying to cross it there for Saharchuk. Gets behind him. Won't get it to him. Head here. Plays it out front. In front. Loose puck sitting there. It scores loose, but a quick whistle saves the day for Kamloops and Wade Moyles. The Knights have been buzzing around Moyles for the last couple minutes here. They're really pressing to try and get that game-tying goal.
Yeah, Wade Moyles gets a break there on that last one. He thought he had that puck covered up, but it was still sitting there loose beside his pad, so referee losing sight of it blows the play dead. Otherwise, the Knights might have found themselves with an opportunity to tie this game.
Face off deep in Storm territory. Lambert facing off against Diesel O'Brien. Pardon me, that's Watkinson. Dieselbreen gets it in deep as Storm skate the puck into Knight zone. Lambert's going to skate it back out. Lambert always going to lose the puck there to Crystal. Plays the puck off the boards. Kept in, though, by London. Panazopoulos, he's checked there by Jader. Skates onto the puck, turns, and fires it back around the boards. Diesel O'Brien trying to walk it out of there. Halverson keeps it in. Now the puck's out, up and out of play.
That's going to be a delay of game penalty against number 17, Ian Crystal, Mike. An unfortunate bounce as that puck was knuckleballing on the ice surface. Crystal just trying to play it off the glass, but it bounced straight up in the air, pretty much almost 90 degrees off the blade of his stick. So the Kamloops Storm will head to the penalty kill here with 10:51 remaining in the second period, trying to maintain a one-goal lead here.
Knight's second power play of the game, 0 for 1 so far. Tebow wins that draw. Panazopoulos at the point, pass it over to Saharchuk. Saharchuk powers towards the net, passes it off. What a Panazopoulos shot. Big pad save by Moyles. Puck at the point. Here's London with it. Plays it down low for Tebow. Centering pass over to Andrews. It's wide of the goal. Panazopoulos to Saharchuk. Saharchuk over to Andrews. Gives it back. Saharchuk. Andrews cutting out in front. He's checked. Won't get it on net. Here's Tebow with it now. Knights maintain control of the puck on the power play. London. Back over to Saharchuk. Sahar, wrist shot. It's knocked down in front, and the Storm clear it. London back to get it. Exactly 10 minutes left to go in the second period. Storm still lead 1-0. London. Over to Tebow. And Saharchuk down low the goal line with it. Plays over to London. Shot. Didn't get all of it. Turned aside. Now he's trying to power the puck to the net. Storm keeping him at bay. Bowen. Crosses it. Shot by the Knight shot. Another shot here by Bowen. Big glove save right into the catcher of Wade Moyles. Knights with a lot of pressure. Both 5-on-5 and now here on the power play. Storm holding them off. Doing a good job to preserve that flimsy one-goal lead, Taylor. We'll line up here. Markin to face Lambert in the face-off circle. 40 seconds left and a penalty to Crystal. Bowen passes the puck off. He gets it back. Pass, shot, knocked down in front by Matisse. Another shot, big save by Moyles, right back into the glove.
Well, despite getting tagged for 6 goals last night, Mike, Wade Moyles was one of the best players for the Kamloops Storm, and really he held them in the game through the first 40 minutes, and eventually the walls just crumbled on him as he wasn't getting much help from the team in front of him. But Moyles has continued to be a strong presence between the pipes tonight, and right now he's given the Storm second life in this series and an opportunity to stay alive in Game 4.
Bowen slap shot stopped by Moyles. Rebound goes behind the net. Lambert picks up the puck in the corner. Lambert back to the point for Bowen. Nickel letting his teammates know the penalty is expiring. Head plays the puck down low. Over to Skinner. He loses control of it. Here's Harries now. He had 2 power play goals last night. Plays to Bowen. Shot from the point. Knocked down in front. Loose puck sitting there. Moyles diving across the crease to keep the puck out. A scary scary opportunity for the Knights. Or against the Storm there. Power play's over. Knights 0 for 2. Head. Pass up to center for Barker. Barker dumps it in. Storm get the puck out here. It's at center. Halverson trying to stop it up. Coughs it up, though. Now here comes Anderson. Anderson plays it back for Markin. Battling for along near side boards. It played off the glass. Glove down by Barker in his own zone. Here's Fordhams with the puck. He's got Shirley on him. Tries to play the puck off the glass. Kept in by Ruggiero. Ruggiero and Barker. Haven't seen much of them lately in this game. Getting a shift here together. Barker trying to drive to the goal. Can't. He's got to beat Crystal. Slips past him. Plays puck to the point for Halverson. Shot. Knocked out in front. It's played behind Moyles. Puck at the point. London fires the puck towards the goal. It's wide. Fordhams. He's going to lift this puck up and down the ice, and looks like it's going to go all the way there. Despite no-touch icing in this league, you see London and Anderson both driving to try and get to that puck first.
Yeah, perfect draw weight on that. Well, not quite perfect draw weight, I guess. But you saw Ryan Keys collide with the linesman at the end of that sequence as well. So even the Zebras are experiencing a little bit of the physical play tonight, Mike.
It's been an intense game. So far, all the pressure being put on the Kamloops Storm by the Knights. Puck at the point. Howerson shakes off a hit. Loose puck sitting there. The Storm come up with it here. Anderson tries to play the Fordhams. He couldn't get it there, and it'll go the length of the ice. Well, not the length of the ice, but the pass just before center, and it's icing call. Fordhams unable to receive that short pass there. You got to wonder. The Storm need him to be on top of his game. Got to wonder if what can shake him out of this slump.
Well, Mike, we've been having that same conversation all season long, pretty much from September. So
and he also
I
lost
don't
his glove
think
right now.
at this point in the year we should be expecting anything more from Connor Fordhams because he's been consistently inconsistent. I think that's the only real way to put it.
I love how you put that, too, by the way. Andrews here at the puck. Pass it up to Harries. Harries looking behind him. Decides to play back to Andrews. Andrews back over to Harries. It's intercepted there. Fordhams comes up with the puck. He's eventually taken down by Saharchuk. But the Storm get the puck down the ice. Nickel calling for another icing. We'll have none of it. Head plays the puck up to Harries. Harries to Andrews. Andrews over the blue line. Cuts wide. Down low at the goal line. He's going to try and throw it out here. Plays it over to Bowen. Bowen trying to go in deep with the puck. He loses it. Colbert plays the puck off the glass now. Puck going lengthy with Rasmussen down to try and get there. He can't. Another icing call against the Storm. You start to wonder with all this icing going against the Kamloops Storm, not if we're in a bakery, but if the Kamloops Storm are just out of gas in this period, 6:02 remaining, the Knights seem to they've owned time on attack lately here, late in the second period. And the Storm don't really seem to be able to skate the puck out of their zone or even just dump it in deep. They've been playing a lot of defense here lately.
But they are doing their best to weather the pressure right now. So, and at the same time, despite the maintained pressure from the Knights, Kamloops done a good job limiting the quality scoring opportunities. And the ones that have been there, Moyles has been present to shut the door and keep things quiet down in the crease area. So, yeah, the time on attack has certainly decreased for the Storm here in the second period. But, well, here's a
got 2-on-1. Lambert with Harries in front. Tries to play it. He had an open cage there. Tried the behind the back spinorama on the 2-on-1. Just as the Storm had some sustained pressure. Another shot in front, right on the doorstep. A big shot there from Harries. He point blank, covered up by Moyles, and you could read his lips. Luckily, you couldn't hear him from where we are. I won't say what he said, but you can see the frustration. The Knights buzzing around Moyles. He's standing on his head right now.
Yet 22 saves through the first. Well, we're sitting at about 35 minutes here for Wade Moyles. So continuing his strong performance from last night through the first part of this game.
In front, shot by Shirley. It's wide of the goal. Storm giving up back-to-back opportunities. Point blank in the slot right there. Shirley with the puck again. Rubbed out along the boards by Crystal. Loose puck along the near side boards. Barker trying to skate it out. He's got Ruggiero there to help him. Barker, he's taken out. And he tries to come right out from behind the goal line, and he's just stuffed. London shot. Litzler blocks that. Crystal plays the puck off the boards. Halverson keeps it in. Barker On the loose puck. Plays it to nobody. Jader now dumping the puck in. That's out of play. Almost hits trainer Tracy Lubros. She hasn't been hit by a puck, or she hasn't been hurt all season, so I'm pretty sure she's got a good sense of that puck coming towards her. Hasn't been hurt all season by one. Keys, right off the faceoff, in front, tip there by Anderson. Another shot up and over into the netting. Storm with 4:07 here, trying to get back on the attack.
Well, Keys has done a good job throughout the start of this game, Mike, using his speed, driving the net, getting some pucks towards Nickel. And with only 15 shots on the clock for the Kamloops Storm, we need to see more of that from guys like Ryan Keys, Connor Fordhams, and Jared Anderson, who is out there on this line as well.
Anderson takes the puck into his man in the corner, trying to keep the puck in. Keys throws a big hit, loose puck. Knight's defenseman going to go back and grab it here. Loose puck. Thrown in front by Anderson. Meany going to get it out. Down the ice, Halverson, you can see, puts his head up to the rafters. Long, hard pass there. Goes the length of the ice. It's icing against the Knights for a change. 3:40 remaining in the second period. Still 1-0 the score off Aaron Markin's lone goal from the first period. Strong with the puck here off the face-off. Watkinson cutting towards the goal, and he's held up there. Won't get a shot on that. Breakout pass for Meany. He can't hold on to it, though. And Anderson chases him down, makes sure that he doesn't get a chance on goal. Loose puck. Watkinson. Here he is. Oh, he almost had a 2-on-1. He just couldn't hold on to the puck. Storm with the puck deep in the attacking zone. Anderson and Markin battling for the puck in the corner here. Puck played over to Johnson. Skinner trying to keep it in the line. He can't. And here comes Meany. Meany. He's checked there by Anderson, Jason Anderson. Watkinson now trying to hold on to the puck. He's checked as well. Profit throws it back towards the goal. Wade Morrow slides across and gloves it. He's going to stop that attack, and we'll get a face-off here. 2:45 remaining in the second period of play. We've seen a very, I got to say, Taylor, we've seen a very, from my point of view, we've seen a very intense second period here. No goals so far, but there have been, well, there was, but it was called back. Seen a very interesting second period. Another big save here by Wade Moyles. He's doing what he has to keep his team ahead in this game. They're down 3-0 in the series. It's do or die for the Kamloops Storm. And you got to think, whenever you're in this kind of position, you got to just take it one game at a time. That's what the Storm are doing here. Face off once. The Hardchuck throws the puck. Big pad save by Moyles. Andrews now cutting out in front of the net. He's taken out by Wood. Wood tries to throw another hit there on a Knight. He gets the worst of it. Colbert turns the puck over. Tebow cross it in front. Shot. Another pad save by Moyles. Bowen. Puck played over to Tebow now. Tebow seems to have all the time in the world with this puck, skating around the Storm zone. Profit, wrist shot. Intercepted there by Matisse. He flips the puck to center. Here's Rasmussen. Over to Colbert. Shot right on. And Colbert gets a little whack after the fact. And I think we might have a North Okanagan penalty here.
Yeah, that was a pretty blatant slash. Blake Colbert driving the net, looking for a rebound. Profit getting in there, giving a chop to Colbert, who was laying on the ice after losing his footing. So with a 1-0 lead and less than 2 minutes remaining here in the second period, the Kamloops Storm will look to add to that advantage on the power play.
And what an opportunity they have right now. They've been pinned in their own zone for most of the second period here, Taylor, and just their second power play of the night as well. 0 for 1 so far. They get a chance to increase their lead yet again. Keys to take the face-off against Harries. Fordens picks up the puck there off the face-off. He's going to hold on to this puck at the point. Tries to throw it over to... Tries to pass it down low for Keys. Goes past everyone, and Nickel will glove the puck, and we'll reset and try this again. 1:46 remaining in the second period. 1:53 left in the penalty to Profit. Face-off. Defenseman caught sleeping there at the blue line. The puck comes out of the zone. Storm going to have to regroup. Keys shovels the puck over to Fordhams. Fordhams at center. He's going to skate it in over the blue line. Holding off London, cutting towards the goal. He's eventually taken out. Knights trying to glove the puck. Oh, pardon me. Puck gloved off of a play by the Knights there by Anderson. Jason Anderson is going to skate this puck into the zone. He's going to skate around the goal, holding on to the puck here. Jason Anderson, he's got Harries on him now. Turns away from him. Creates some space between him and Harries before he passes it off to Jared Anderson. Jared and Jason Anderson out on this power play. Jared Anderson pinned there. Rasmussen comes in to help. Harries passes the puck over to Panazopoulos. Skinner misses the chop there. So he tried to whack the puck off Panazopoulos' stick. Jared Anderson now. Only seconds remaining in the period. A puck played to Matisse at the point. The Kamloops Storm defenseman caught sleeping again. Harries, short-handed opportunity there, trying to center it there for Andrews. He missed it, but he skates back onto the puck. Bowen gets the puck in deep. Period almost over. Seconds remaining. Matisse tries the long lead pass, and with 4.7 seconds remaining in the period, we have icing against the Kamloops Storm. Undisciplined, uncoordinated play, I'd say, there on the power play by the Storm. Taylor, you saw some early chances there, but power play late here kind of unraveling.
Well, Ryan Skinner looks like he's asleep at the wheel right now.
Yeah.
Took him about 5 seconds to react to that puck as it was coming towards him at the point. He had a great opportunity to keep that play alive and just simply didn't react. You need better hockey from your captain when you are playing for your playoff lives in Game 4. Kamloops Storm managing to hang on to a 1-goal lead through 40 minutes here right now, but they need better play from number 16 if they want to not only go on to win this game, but continue to push the issue with the North Okanagan Knights.
Absolutely. Well, we've seen an incredibly entertaining second period in my mind. My gut was clenched that entire second period. The Kamloops Storm holding on to that minuscule 1-0 lead. The North Okanagan Knights late in the second period seemed to have all the time on the attack. Credit to the Kamloops Storm. They kept the puck out. Wade Moyle standing on his head. The Storm doing what they have to do to remain in the playoffs. They're down 3-0. There's no room for error anymore. We've seen errors, but they're holding on to the lead so far. Not really sure what to expect in the third period. Taylor, your thoughts on what we might see to a conclusion of this game?
Well, what we might see, more what we need to see, if the Kamloops Storm want to stay alive here in the playoffs, we need to see continued disciplined play. Last night, Kamloops Storm lost their heads in the second period, and the North Okanagan Knights got the better of them as a result and continued that through the third period. Now, we've seen some chippy play through 40 minutes here, but the big difference between last night and tonight is that Kamloops has managed to keep their heads in the game, keep their cool, keep their composure, and as a result, they're getting a few power play opportunities, giving less power play opportunities to the Knights, which really is a difference maker through 40 minutes right now.
So we have, let's see here, 15 minutes exactly left. Long intermission. Take a break from your PCs. We'll be back for what I'm guessing is going to be just a tremendous third period. We'll see what happens. We'll see which Storm team shows up. The disciplined team that's getting chances that we've seen in this game, or the gong show team that we saw last night, which seems to just take penalty after penalty. We'll see what we get. It's sure to be a great finish. The Kamloops Storm battling for their playoff lives And as the Kamloops Storm go, so do we go. So we'll be back in the third period for more great Kamloops Storm hockey action. Any questions or comments for Taylor or I here on the Stormwatch broadcast, feel free to tweet us or email us at stormwatchkijhl, all one word, via Twitter or at gmail.com. We'll be right back for what should be a tremendous third period here from the MacArthur Island Center. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the MacArthur Island Sports Center here in beautiful Kamloops, British Columbia, ladies and gentlemen, for Game 4 of the Doug Burks Division semifinals between the Kamloops Storm and the North Okanagan Knights. Kamloops Storm backs up against the wall, trailing the series 3-0 coming in tonight. Before we get to the third period action, send it over to Taylor Roca for a scoreboard update around the KIJHL. Taylor.
Thank you, Mike. Fernie trailing Columbia Valley by a score of 2-1. Beaver Valley has a 3-2 lead over the Nelson Leafs. Castlegar has just taken a 1-0 lead over the Spokane Braves. Meanwhile, Sicamous all over the Revelstoke Grizzlies. The Eagles lead that one by a score of 4-0. Kelowna on top of Summerland by a score of 1-0. And Osoyoos with a 1-0 lead over the Princeton Posse. Here at MacArthur Island, Kamloops Storm hanging on to a 1-0 lead, looking to stay alive here in Game 4 as they trail the North Okanagan Knights in this best-of-7 series by a score of 3-0.
So, Taylor, that slim one-goal lead, 1-0 here. And we got just about a minute before the teams hit center ice. Kamloops Storm finishing the period with a man advantage. I believe there's 7 seconds left on that power play. We have a penalty on the board.
Yeah, penalty was assessed at the end of the second period there, Mike. Now, not sure what it is. We'll see if we can get word as to what exactly happened at the end of the second frame. And there's nothing that I can find, although it looks as though Culbert may have received a cross-checking penalty at the end of the period. So late in the first period, Culbert takes a cross-checking penalty. Late in the second period, Culbert takes another cross-checking penalty. So someone that the Kamloops Storm certainly need on the ice, spending a little bit more time in the penalty box than I'm sure head coach Brad Priestley appreciates.
Absolutely. There's been a few players that have spent too much time in the penalty box in this series, more than they should have. Kamloops Storm penalty box door open. Culbert skating towards it. In 7 seconds, we'll see the North Okanagan Knights go to their third power play opportunity of the game, and we saw a lot of time on attack from them in the second period. They're trailing in this game. We should see sustained effort from them as well. Here with London off the opening face-off, passes over to Panazopoulos. Panazopoulos at center. Gets the puck over to Saharchuk. Saharchuk fires a shot. Won't get to the net. Tebow picks up the loose puck. And it's officially a North Okanagan Knights penalty. Panazopoulos mishandles the puck at the blue line, and his mates will have to tag up as the Knights regroup here on the PP. Andrews, wrist shot, goes off the stick of Skinner. Not going to get to the goal. Panazopoulos with the loose puck. Pass it over to Saharchuk. Saharchuk back to Panazopoulos at the point. Slap shot. Big block there by Rourke Diesel O'Brien. The crowd letting him know. He appreciates that with his teammates letting him know as well. Storm making a penalty kill line change here. Interception there by Wood, and he plays the puck out. Connor Fordham's on the penalty kill. More of an offensive player. Not really known for his checking ability, but he's out there. You gotta. Before I can finish that thought, he's already off. Knights regrouping here. On the rush, on the power play, just 26 seconds left. They gain the attacking zone. Here's Bowen. Lays it down low. There's a hard check, for Lambert. In front shot. Loose puck sitting there. It's whacked away by Wood. Moyles lost his stick. Matisse gives him his. And that just about does it. Culbert out of the box. Storm killed that power play shot. Pad save by Moyles, and the Storm clear the puck. Dumped back in by North Okanagan. Wade Moyles directing Crystal to try and give him a stick. Crystal obliges him. Taylor, could hear you behind me, pointing out that that's a mistake.
Well, Ian Crystal has to be careful. A grumpy referee could have called that penalty for illegal equipment. No players allowed to carry 2 sticks in their hands. Crystal would have been better off to simply slide that stick out of the corner back to Moyles. Either way, no harm done, but Crystal got to be careful. Could get called for a penalty on that play.
Opportunity here by the Knights. Shot, big save off the stick of Moyles. Long pass there. Turned aside. Knights come back the other way. Another long shot in from the point. Moyles makes yet another save. The Knights circling around the Storm goal yet again here early in the third period. Wade Moyles and his Kamloops Storm keeping the puck out of their net. Wade Moyles, of course, yes, he now has his paddle. He seemed very adamant that he wanted it back when he lost it. Knights in front, shot from behind the net. A wraparound attempt. Turned aside. Puck. Glove down, kept in by the Knights. Here's Andrews behind the goal line. That puck poked off his stick. Tebow back to get it. He's pushed into the boards and knocked off the puck. Andrews falls to the ice with Crystal, and they're tangled up right now, and that's behind the play. I don't think the referee's going to notice that. London, wrist shot, blocker save, steered into the corner by Moyles. Colbert plays the puck behind his goaltender. Jader can't hold on to the puck in the corner there. Knights get the puck to the blue line, shot, tipped. It's behind Moyles on the netting. He turns around and picks up that puck, stopping the North Okanagan Knights, the momentum. Both teams will change here. 16:21 remaining in the third period. 1-0 is the score for your Kamloops Storm, who seem to trail significantly in the shots on goal. Apparently 17-30 or 31-17.
We got a couple penalties on the play there. Zach Jader and Matty Saharchuk will head to the box, and as much as Zach Jader contributes in his own way, I'm sure the Kamloops Storm will take that trade-off, Jader for Saharchuk, as Saharchuk, a dangerous goal scorer up front for the Knights. Kamloops Storm looking to hold on to this 1-0 lead.
Absolutely. Keys thrown out of the face-off dot. Jared Anderson comes in. Skinner and Keys trying to hold onto that puck. They can't. Lambert cuts in front of Skinner there, passes the puck over to Panasopoulos. He tries to send it for Harries. That play broken up. Harries collects the puck. Wrist shot. Turned aside. Lambert trying to get the puck over to Panasopoulos. Puck played around behind the boards instead. Anderson trying to lift the puck out of play. It hits a Knights player and stays in. Anderson behind the back pass over to Skinner. He looks up ice. He's going to skate it to center. Over the blue line now. Throws it towards the goal. On net. Easily covered up by Nickel. Now Kamloops Storm shot clock actually not guaranteed. It now reads 32-16. So the Kamloops, unless that's an 8, because we do have that light out. Maybe it's 32-18. Either way, you get the sense that the Knights have been putting a lot more rubber on net than the Storm have in this game. Here's Meany with the puck. Off the wing, pardon me, he falls and loses control of the puck. Puck played back into the Storm zone. Matisse collects it here. He's going to stop it behind Moyles. Passes the puck up to Braid, who plays it to center there, intended for Lidster. Lidster and Perron now on the attack here in the Knights zone. Here's Halverson with the puck. Plays up to Meany. Meany tries to dump it. Can't. Hits a couple bodies there. London skates the puck in. Throws it across the slot. Puck once again ends up behind Moyles on the netting, and he'll reach behind him and stop play. 14:38 left to go in the third period. Your Kamloops Storm leading 1-0 in Game 4 of the Doug Burks Division semifinals. First versus fourth. Lining up here. Markin loses that face-off. Head fires the shot towards goal. Won't get there. Shirley tries to collect it. Can't. There's Barker now. Passes into the slot. Intercepted. Bowen collects the puck and plays it in deep for Barker. Storm come with the puck. Skate out here by Anderson. Anderson cuts wide on Bowen. Oh, I believe that's offside.
And after the play, we're going to get a penalty call here. Number 76, Brandon Shirley, is going to head to the box as he laid a late hit on Rourke Diesel O'Brien. So the Storm will head to the power play here with 14:16 remaining in the third period. Mike, one move too many at the blue line by Jason Anderson. Good speed shown on that last play, but put his own man offside with that last stick handle before carrying in over the line.
So Kamloops Storm 0 for 2 on the power play. They get their third opportunity of the night. North Okanagan 0 for 3 on their power play tonight. Pretty even in terms of penalties so far. Storm with a golden opportunity here to take a 2-0 lead in the third period. Colbert. His puck over to Markin. Shot! He's the goal scorer, lone goal scorer so far tonight, and he plays the puck, shoots it high over Nickel. Puck kept in by Skinner. Rasmussen now. Rasmussen plays the puck back. Skinner fires towards the goal. It's wide. Long pass here for Harries. Short-handed, trying to cut in. He's separated from the puck. Here's Colbert now. Long pass up the wing to Rasmussen, who gives it right back to Colbert. Colbert holding on to this puck. Trying to cross it, centering it there for Rasmussen. He's unable to complete that play. London now plays the puck over to Halverson, who can't clear it out of his zone. Puck stuck now behind Nickel. 3 Storm in there. Try and dig it out. Colbert comes up with it. Plays the puck behind him for Halverson, who intercepts that. Plays off the boards. To the point it goes, and Matisse plays it back in deep. Loose puck here. Rasmussen chips it up to Matisse, who can't hold the line. And that's been a problem for the Kamloops Storm on their power play, not being able to hold onto the puck at the blue line. Interception here by Skinner. He's going to carry this puck into the attacking zone. Skinner holding the puck off everyone. Plays the puck. Throws out in front from behind the net. Nobody there to bury it. Ryan Keys now. Seconds remaining on the power play. It's over now. Storm 0 for 3 on the power play tonight so far, as are the North Okanagan Knights. Pro feet with the puck here. Under pressure. Passes it. Up the wing. Long lead pass goes all the way down the ice. Saharchuk holding on to the puck. Past everyone. Plays up for London. Wide shot by London there. Lambert now turns off his shot, creates some space. Trying to center it from behind the goal line. Wraparound opportunity by Lambert. Loose puck sitting in front. And Wade Moyles jumps on that. The score remains 1-0, 11:31 left to go in the third period.
Well, Mike, we know this line is a dangerous one for the North Okanagan Knights. Matty Saharchuk leading the team with 7 points through the first 3 games here. Matt Lambert contributing 5 points of his own. So the Storm do good to keep them off the board here in the third period and maintain this 1-goal lead.
And Saharchuk on that last opportunity there seemed to be able to hold on to the puck past anyway. Like nobody could get the puck off his stick. doing a good job to keep it in. The Storm, however, keeping the puck out of their net. They maintain the lead. Battling for the puck along the far side boards. The Knights come up with it. Here's London. Another shot towards the goal. It's wide. Picked up there by Jader. He's battling down low against two Knights. He's got Braden there to help. Behind the net. He's just holding on to it, killing time. He eventually comes free with it. Trying to play the puck off the boards. Kind of fans on it there. Surely pins him up against the boards. They'll kill some more time here. 5-on-5 just battling along the boards, trying to hold on to that puck. Here's Ruggiero. Knights eventually cough it up here. Braid hands it off to O'Brien. Here comes Crystal with the puck. Wrist shot right on the logo, the Knights logo of nickel. There's some Storm players go for a change. Crystal coming on the ice and just throwing a shot on goal. Right onto the chest of nickel, and we'll get a face-off in Knights territory. Colbert loses that draw. The Knights, here's Bowen now with the puck. He's going to skate it to neutral territory. Turned over here by Wood, who gets upended by Bowen. Knights 2-on-1. Wrist shot hits the post! Short side blocker on Moyles. And now the puck's up and out of play. Now that's a heart stopper for the Kamloops Storm. Close call. That puck.
You could
right
hear
up the iron.
The collective gasp in the building here as that puck rang right off the post in behind Wade Moyles, who was beat clean, but not completely, as his good friend, the right post, was there to save the day and maintain a 1-0 lead for the Kamloops Storm.
And there's some evidence that the post is a goalie's best friend. Still 1-0. 10 minutes remaining in the third period. Matisse plays the puck along the boards. Gets it over to Anderson, who's checked there by Andrews. He fights him off, trying to get the puck out along the far side boards. Puck knocked back in by the Knights. Here's Andrews trying to fight off Wood there. Andrews maintains control of the puck, trying to center it in front for Tebow. And he can't finish that play. Shot from the point, fake there by Bowen. A shot by Tebow is wide of the goal. Knights still on the attack. Andrews in the corner, spins off his check, gets the puck over to Tebow. He's checked by Keys. Battling for it here in the corner. Matisse over to Anderson. He loses sight of that puck. And now here's Saharchuk with the puck. Over to Tebow. Tebow throws an interception, and an interception now played over to Bowen. Block shot by Fordhams, and he just doesn't seem to have the energy to catch up to that puck. Potential break for him.
Connor Fordham's at the end of a long shift. You can tell, though, not happy with himself, unable to catch up with that puck.
Stephen Wood controlling the puck. Plays it around the boards and out. The chase for it now. Rasmussen's going to skate onto this puck down low, or not going to be able to catch up to it in time to negate the icing. Icing against the Kamloops Storm. 8:30 left to go. 1-0. The score remains. And I got to say, Taylor, this is one of the tightest games I've seen all year. There's been and it's not like it's a boring game. There's been chances back and forth. The Storm at this point, they've had some chances, played good defensively, just trying to hold off the Knights, who've definitely been the more aggressive team in this game as of late. Puck played out to center. London intercepted by Braid. He tries to he throws a blind pass across. It's going to waste the scoring opportunity. Knights back there. Panasopoulos blocked shot by Jader. Loose puck shot turned aside by Moyles, as he had to make two big saves there. Lambert plays the puck in deep. Panasopoulos is going to go in after it against Crystal. Crystal, he wins that battle because the puck plays it over to Rasmussen. Puck's too far from him. He's going to go off for a change. Here's Harries now. Colbert holding him at base. Shot stop in front. It's loose. And the Storm are going to just whack this puck all the way down the ice intentionally and just stop the Knights' momentum here. They've been buzzing around the net. Lots of pressure by the North Okanagan Knights, trailing by just 1 goal, 1-0 in this game. Scored all the way back in the first period by Aaron Markin, leading scorer for the Kamloops Storm in the playoffs. Puck sitting there in play over to Tebow. In front shot, backhander. Stopped. Saharchuk on the doorstep. Backhander's not going to fool Moyles. That puck was just sitting there. It was gloved to the point. They thought it went back. Stayed in play.
Yeah, Colbert tried to get it with his feet and take it out to center ice, but missed the kick. So maybe soccer isn't quite Blake Colbert's forte, but better luck next time.
7:30 remaining in the third period. Rourke Diesel O'Brien is going off. Extra man there. Shot, pad save in front. Knocked away by the Storm. Fordham's and Keys getting crossed there, and Fordham's almost had his head taken off there at center. Keys with the puck. Holding off Profit. Throws it in front, trying to get it over to Anderson. He was unable to connect on that play, had his stick lifted. Tebow skates in, cuts wide. Has his stick slashed out of his hand, and we're going to get a Kamloops Storm penalty. And it's going to be Ryan Keys for the slash. 4th power play opportunity of the game for the Knights. Nothing doing so far in this game. And I believe the Knights just called a timeout here. So with just a few minutes remaining, we're going to get a timeout here by the Knights. Haley, you're sitting down, just taking it easy.
I'm taking a timeout myself.
Oh, you made me laugh and I had water.
We've been standing here for a while, so I figured I'd give the old knees a rest.
It's a good idea.
Not what they used to be.
So the Knights talk it over. 7:03 left in the third period. And they got their 4th power play of the game. So Harchuk, Tebow, and Andrews will skate with Bowen and London, who are on the back end. London. Wrist shot. Blocked in front, not going to get to Moyles. Jason Anderson there with a backhander. Plays the puck down the ice. Nickel. Get the puck over to London. London. Over to Bowen. Bowen. Centers it to Andrews. He cuts wide. Goes behind the goal. Comes out with it here. Passes it over to Saharchuk. Saharchuk, wrist shot! That was a close one. Hit the net. Not the inside of it, though. Kept up by Moyles. Andrews with the puck behind his goal. Plays to the point for Bowen. Bowen is going to hold it. Passes it over to Andrews. Andrews, wrist shot. Big block there by Jason Anderson yet again, and he's going to clear the puck again.
Great second effort by Anderson after that block, staying with the puck and doing his best to get it the length of the ice to kill a little more time off this power play for the Knights.
Knights back on the attack. So Harchuk gets it in deep. In the corner. He's got Skinner pinning him there. Team are going to come and help out. We're going to get a stoppage of play here. Lambert trying to dig the puck out, but a big body of Skinner holding on to the puck, and we'll get a face-off. 5:42 remaining in the third period. The Kamloops Storm continue to hold on to a 1-0 lead. And that's all thanks to that man there, lining up at center, Aaron Markin. And the go-ahead goal for the Kamloops Storm early in the first period. He's going to line up against Lambert. 39 seconds remaining. And the penalty to Keys. Head is caught sleeping. I think the defensemen on both these teams have been caught just asleep at the blue line a lot in this game. He cannot receive that pass. Goes on the ice. And the Knights play it back in to Storm territory here as they try and set up yet again. Bowen's shot. It's wide of the goal. Comes back to head. Throws towards the goal. Not going to get there. Markin gets it. Tries to pass it up there for Watkinson. That play's broken up by the Knights. Penalties over. Keys right on his man coming out there. I believe that's offside. And we'll skate 5-on-5 again. Knights 0 for 4 on the power play. Exactly 5 minutes remaining in the third period. London. Over to Halverson. To Tebow. Tebow's going to get rubbed out there by Jader. He plays the puck behind the net, behind his own goal. Over to Crystal. Puck stuck there on the far side boards. Andrews trying to dig it out there. Watkinson holding on to it. Colbert gets it down the ice. Doesn't go all the way for icing. Tebow with the puck now. Skates behind his net. And the Knights are going to break out here. Long lead pass. There's Crystal. Inner checks his man. Plays it out. It's dumped back in by the Knights. 4:14 remaining. That's icing against the Knights. Storm some good offensive positioning. And they're going to skate Jared Anderson, Ryan Keys, and Connor Fordham's up front. Backed by Jason Anderson and Ryan Skinner. Puck. Fordham's wrist shot. Big glove save by Nickel. Shots reading 40-20 in favor of the North Okanagan Knights, but the score, this is all that really matters. 1-0 for the Kamloops Storm. And you got to think the thought is now, with 4:10 remaining, is that can the Kamloops Storm hold on to this game and to their playoff lives? Knights with the puck here. Harries goes wide. Wrist shot. Big pad save, covered up there by Moyles. Lambert on the doorstep. And he'll get pushed out there.
So should the Kamloops Storm manage to hang on and force a Game 5, that game will go Thursday, February 28th.
Lambert shot off the draw. It's kept out there. Skinner got Panasopoulos pinned. Lambert in there to help him out. Keys in there as well. Lambert falls to the ice. Knights holding on to the puck here. Storm come up with it. Fordham's pass it over to Anderson. Anderson trying to go around his check. Loses control of the puck. Fordham's recovers for him. Connor Fordham's behind the goal, holding on to the puck. He's got 3 Knights on him. Plays the puck behind him. Markin, shot in front. It's sitting there. And he knocks it away with his paddle into the corner. Fordham's tries to pass it over to Markin, but he's checked instead here by Head. Head gets it to Harry's shot. It's going to hit his man in front, not going to get to the net. Up and out of play. 3:06 remaining. And let me tell you, Taylor, if you're a Kamloops Storm fan, this has been one stressful night so far as the Kamloops Storm still holding on. 1-0. 3 minutes left in regulation. Wood. Pace going one way, goes the other, and he's going to skate up the wing, trying to throw a pass into center for Watkinson. It's turned over here. London, wrist shot, stopped, bobbled, but collected by Wade Moyles.
That save will make it 42 on the night for Wade Moyles, who has been absolutely peppered, and a big reason why the Kamloops Storm are still out in front in this game.
And see, there's a reason, even though it was 6-0 last night, that we mentioned that Wade Moyles not at fault for that loss. He has given his team every opportunity these last 2 games here at home to walk away with a win. Doing a great job of it right now. 2-on-1 opportunity for the Kamloops Storm. Here's Colbert. He's got Rasmussen with him. Trying to cross it to him. It's intercepted there by Halverson. He plays up the wing. It's dumped in. Puck dumped in by the Knights. Jader holding off Johnston. And Shirley. He comes up with the puck here. Spins off of Andrews. Passes the puck over to Braid. Braid up the wing. Looked like he tried to pass it for Rasmussen there, but unable to. Rasmussen, regardless, skates onto the loose puck in the corner. He's got 3 Knights just all over him trying to get that puck. The Knights eventually come up with it here now. Thibault. A giveaway there, and the puck is dumped in by Colbert. Nice with the puck forward him, throws a poke check there. He comes up with the puck, trying to cut in. It's too far away from him, and we've got a North Okanagan penalty. Slashing.
A nice move by Connor Fordham's cutting towards the center of the ice. He might not have got the scoring opportunity out of that, but he created a power play opportunity, drawing the slashing penalty. So with 1:45 left here in the third period, the Kamloops Storm head to the man advantage, looking to add to 1-0 lead and put a little insurance on the board, Mike.
Dylan Bowen with the slashing call. And barring some unforeseen incident, the Kamloops Storm will remain on the power play for the remainder of this period. Centering pass there, intended for Keys, is broken up. And here come the Knights, short-handed. And you got to think, when will they pull Dustin Nickel? Harries gets the puck in deep. Nickel still in there. Puck comes in front, shot in front. It's loose at the side of the goal, kept out by Moyles. Centering pass, another centering pass, shot, fanned on it. And the Kamloops Storm, who are up a man, basically playing like they're the ones short-handed.
Well,
shot in front.
Dustin Nickel had left the net, though he hadn't quite got to the bench for the extra attacker at that point. So it was still 5-on-4 in favor of the Storm. So Harchuk joining the play late after that opportunity. And with the faceoff coming just outside of the Knights' zone, Dustin Nickel will head back to his blue paints.
Colbert. The faceoff. Plays it back to his defenseman just outside Knights territory, but it's going to go all the way back into the Storm zone. Skinner is just going to fan on that play here. Looks like he gives it up. So Harchuk and Lambert in deep. Net is empty. So we're all even player-wise. Rasmussen gets up to Colbert. London takes out Colbert along the near side boards there. Long shot there by Rasmussen from center. It's wide of the goal. Harries now. Last minute of play. 30 seconds left, actually. Harries cutting in deep. He's checked. Colbert comes out with it. Throws the puck. It's stopped by Head. Coming out down the wing and just diving to keep the puck out. Long pass. 17 seconds left by the Knights. Another long pass for Braid. He's had a few short-handed goals in the season. He's got Crystal with him. He decides to pass. I know it's a 2-on-1, but regardless, they didn't need the empty netter. They held on all night. Your Kamloops Storm have won this game and extend the series to 5. And we shall return to Armstrong. And they're getting a standing ovation here by their fans.
We'll wait for the horns and the sound to quiet down.
And they'll salute the crowd. Can't see it. You can only see us. But rest assured, it's a very beautiful sight.
So Wade Moyles with a 44 save performance gets the shutout, backstopping the Kamloops Storm to a victory here in Game 4, keeping their playoff hopes alive.
That's right.
Sending this series back to Armstrong on February 28th, where we'll get at least one more game. We'll see if the Storm can bring it back for a 6th game here in Kamloops.
And the 3 stars tonight, Taylor. 3rd star going to Rastrich. The 2nd star going to Ian Crystal and Wade Moyles. 1st star of the night. Back-to-back shutouts for each goalie here. Dustin Nickel last night with 6-0, 1-0 shutout here for Wade Moyles. These 2 goaltenders proving to be huge cows for their teams.
Well, they've
series.
They've arguably been their team's best players, respectively. Dustin Nickel was excellent in this game, despite the loss. I mean, he only allowed 1 goal. It came in the first period, but ultimately that was all the Storm would need, as Moyles pitched the shutout and played excellent. Positionally, Wade Moyles was sound tonight. He wasn't over-aggressive. He was patient. He waited for the puck to come to him. And his rebound control was unbelievable. And that was, despite having 44 shots against, there were very few rebounds.
That's
which
right.
The Kamloops Storm have been victimized on that, throughout other points of time in this season. So good work by Moyles to stay composed in between the blue paint and not allow a 6-0 shelling to really get to him.
That's right.
Comes back, plays a great game, helps take the Kamloops Storm back to Armstrong for at least one more.
An incredible victory. Now, we know that coming back from 3-0 down is difficult to do. I mean, it's happened a handful of times in the NHL. Obviously, if it's that rare at a professional level, it's super rare at any other junior level. Kamloops Storm, I know it's happened quite a bit in video games. But the Kamloops
we're
Storm...
looking at real life here, Mike. So.
I got to give him credit. I know. I got to give him credit. When you talk about the rebound control, the Kamloops Storm were there to knock the puck away basically every single time, because we did see a few rebounds come out there, but the Kamloops Storm playing pretty sound defensively. I'll give credit to their team. Night and day from what we saw in Game 3.
We saw flashes of this in Game 3. The first 20 minutes of that game,
Yeah, that's right.
we saw what we saw tonight. Kamloops Storm managing to maintain the performance of this quality through 60 minutes. There were some bumps along the way, but they kept their composure. They kept their heads in the game, most importantly, and as a result, they come out with a 1-0 win.
A great effort by the Kamloops Storm. They really had to grind this one out tonight, folks. 1-0 victory in Game 4. Series now 3-1. The Kamloops Storm, with their backs against the wall, hold on to win and extend their season. They'll be back in Armstrong on February 28th. For Taylor Roca, I'm Mike Petescu. Thank you so much for joining us. And hopefully we'll see you back here soon. Have a good night.